Hey everyone, welcome back. You've probably seen powerful dogs that look like absolute protectors. But did you know some of these breeds are completely banned in many countries? In this video, we're going to go through 10 of these breeds. I'll share the specific countries where they're banned, the historical background, real incidents that triggered the laws, and the ongoing debate. This isn't about labeling any dog as evil. It's about understanding the facts so we can be better owners. Let's get into it. We're starting with one of the absolute giants, the Boerboel, South African Mastiff. Imagine a dog weighing up to 90 to 100 kilograms of solid muscle, built like a tank. The Boerboel was developed by Dutch settlers and Afrikaner farmers in South Africa, specifically to protect remote farms from massive predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas. They needed a dog with unmatched strength, courage, and devotion to their territory and family. Because of that raw power and protective drive, the Boerboel faces full bans or strict restrictions in Denmark, banned since 2010. Russia, listed as especially dangerous, France, Mauritius, Qatar, and import bans in places like Singapore and parts of Australia. The bans usually followed reports of serious attacks, often on strangers entering the property or when the dog was poorly socialized. Governments argued that in crowded urban areas, a dog this size and strength is incredibly difficult for an average person to control if something triggers its guarding instinct. On the other hand, many Boerboel owners in countries where they're still legal describe them as surprisingly calm and gentle with their own children and family, true gentle giants when raised properly. But they emphasize that this is not a beginner's breed. Next, let's talk about the Presa Canario from the Canary Islands. These are big, athletic mastiffs with a very commanding, no-nonsense presence. Historically, they were used by farmers to guard livestock, property, and sometimes even for herding. They have a strong prey drive, high territorial instincts, and can be quite dominant. You'll see them restricted or banned in the UK, in specific areas, Australia, New Zealand, and several US states. Many of these laws came after clusters of severe attacks, some fatal, particularly involving dogs from backyard breeding or homes without enough structure and exercise. Their occasional association with informal fighting circles in the past made things worse for their public image. Well-raised Presas can be incredibly loyal and focused guardians, but they need very experienced handlers who understand working Mastiff temperament. The Fila Brasileiro, or Brazilian Mastiff. This is another massive, loose-skinned guardian with a very distinctive trait called ojeriza, a deep, natural distrust of anyone outside their immediate family. They were bred in Brazil to track down escaped slaves and protect huge plantations from intruders and wildlife. It's one of the very few breeds completely banned in the United Kingdom under the Dangerous Dogs Act, along with bans in Norway, Denmark, and parts of India. UK officials specifically cited their intense protectiveness and power, saying they pose too much risk in a modern, densely populated country. Many experts note that while they can be deeply affectionate with their own people, their suspicion of strangers makes them unsuitable for most average households. The Japanese Tosa, also known as the Tosa Inu. This is a giant, surprisingly quiet and stoic dog that can weigh over 80 kilograms. Developed in Japan in the 19th century, they were selectively bred for dogfighting, valued for their endurance, strength, and calm fighting style rather than loud aggression. Banned in the UK, Denmark, Norway, Iceland, UAE, and Hong Kong. Even though many modern Tosas are raised peacefully as family dogs, their fighting heritage and sheer physical capability led to bans after some serious incidents. Their size alone means any mistake in training or handling can have devastating consequences. The Cane Corso, the Italian Mastiff. Athletic, highly intelligent, and alert, these dogs were traditionally used in Italy as versatile guard dogs and for working with livestock. They form incredibly strong bonds with their families but can be quite territorial. They face restrictions in parts of Germany, certain US cities, and on India's restricted list. Problems often arise in cases where owners underestimate their strength and don't provide enough daily mental and physical stimulation. Many places now require permits, insurance, or muzzling in public because of documented bite incidents involving powerful dogs like these. The striking white Dogo Argentino. This breed has a very specific story. In the 1920s, an Argentine doctor deliberately created them by crossing several breeds, including the now extinct Cordoba fighting dog, to produce the ultimate big game hunting dog. Fearless enough to take on wild boar and puma. They have exceptional stamina, a strong prey drive, and incredible athleticism. Fully banned in the UK since 1991, Australia, New Zealand, Denmark, Norway, and Ukraine. Governments pointed to fatal attacks on humans and livestock, combined with their hunting background. Supporters argue that with early socialization and firm training, they can be loyal family dogs. But that prey drive is hardwired and doesn't always turn off around other animals. The Rottweiler. A classic that many people recognize. Originally from Germany, they were bred as drover dogs to pull carts and guard livestock and property. They're intelligent, confident, and have natural guarding instincts. Not always fully banned, but heavily restricted in France, Romania, Russia, and many areas in India. Over decades, high-profile attack cases, especially involving dogs that were chained, poorly trained, or neglected, led to rules like mandatory muzzles or special permits. They can be wonderful, stable family companions, but their power requires committed, experienced owners. American Staffordshire Terrier and Staffordshire Bull Terrier, often grouped with pit bull types. These are muscular, energetic, and historically tied to blood sports in the distant past, though many lines today are bred purely for companionship. Owners often call them affectionate nanny dogs who love their people. They face heavy restrictions across much of Europe and Australia. While many are gentle and clownish at home, their strength and appearance in some bite statistics continue to fuel the controversy. The American Pit Bull Terrier and XL Bully types. This is hands down the most banned breed globally. Banned in over 30 countries, including the UK, France, Germany, Australia, Russia, Turkey, and more. They were selectively bred for strength, gameness, the willingness to keep going, and powerful jaws. In many places that track data, they appear in a high percentage of severe and fatal attacks. The UK added XL bullies to the ban list after a noticeable spike in incidents. At the same time, thousands of owners worldwide insist that well-raised pit bulls are some of the most loving, people-oriented, and loyal dogs you can find. The divide in opinions is massive on this breed. Finally, wolf hybrids or wolf dogs. These are any dogs with a significant amount of wolf ancestry, banned or strictly regulated in almost every developed country. They retain strong wild instincts, high prey drive, and are notoriously inconsistent with training. Experts repeatedly warn they don't make good pets for the vast majority of people, and there have been tragic cases where their unpredictable nature led to serious harm. So there you have it, 10 powerful breeds that many governments around the world have decided carry too much risk for the general public. The common thread? These dogs were often bred for jobs that required extreme strength, tenacity, guarding, or hunting. When they end up with owners who don't understand or can't meet those needs, bad things can happen. But here's the important part. No dog is born a monster. Many of these breeds thrive as loving family protectors with the right environment. The big debate that never ends is, should we ban breeds? Or should we get much stricter with irresponsible ownership? What's your take? Which breed on this list surprised you the most, and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more powerful breed content coming your way. Thanks for watching, stay responsible with your dogs, and I'll see you in the next one.